Hello and welcome to lesson 45 of Learn the Violin. Now in today's lesson we're going to look at a very simple method of learning how to read sheet music on the violin. There's been a number of lessons that I've done previously, particularly lesson 11, and some people have written to me asking if I can make it even more simpler. So what I'm going to do today is to go through part 1 of learning how to read sheet music. And the first thing you need to know about reading sheet music is that it's a bit like reading words on a page. When you first look at words on a page, they if you can't read, then they just look as if they don't have any meaning whatsoever. Just the same as when you look at a state of music. And today we're going to look at a way of making you understand how it works. You've got 4 fingers on your hand, which is the way that you finger the violin. And this method that I'm going to show you should have you playing the violin and reading music very, very quickly. Now, the actual fingers are numbered. This is finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3 and finger number 4. And we're going to forget finger number 4 at the moment because this is a really beginning lesson. And we're going to look at finger number 1, finger number 2 and finger number 3. Now the 4 lines of music relate to the strings on the violin. This is E, A, D and G. And we're going to look at the scale of G. And G starts off on the G string, which is open. So this is open G, open D, open A and open E. So for an open string you don't use any finger whatsoever, so it just looks like a 0. And the scale goes open 1, 2, 3, open 1, 2, 3, and then back down again. Okay, so we're going to look at some sheet music. And we're just going to look at this string, which is the G string, which are these notes, these 4 notes. Open, 1, 2 and 3, and they're played with open string, finger 1, finger 2 and finger 3. So this is the key of G, and all we're going to do for today's lesson is look at these 4 notes which I've just played on the violin, which is the open G, 1, 2, 3, and this is the beginning of the scale. So if you look at the first note, that is G. So that's the string of G and it's open. So no fingers there. The second note has got a 1 underneath and that's 1. The third note on the G is played with the second finger and it's 2. And finally the third finger plays the 4th note. So if you read it, no finger, finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. It goes like this. So if you use your bow, it sounds like this. You should practice looking at these 4 notes and using finger 1, finger 2, finger 3 on the notes. And then the next lesson we're going to look at the D and the A and the E. And then finally we're going to put it all together. Okay, so that's the end of today's lesson, which was lesson 45, and this is the first part I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks, part 2 and part 3, possibly part 4. And then we're going to continue on and look at types of arpeggios and exercises that you can play on the violin looking at sheet music. And also we're going to start to look at some very simple songs that you can learn to play. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.